Hello. So I've been reading two strange books this last week, and the first one is a collection of short stories by a Japanese author, Edogawa Rampo. Now, the weird thing about his name is that he took it from the Japanese way of saying Edgar Allan Poe. So if you say Edogawa Rampo, you kind of see how strange that is. So so that's what his name is from. This particular collection, Tales of Mystery and Imagination, was published in 1956, and you can definitely tell that his influence is Edgar Allan Poe, and I love Edgar Allan Poe myself. I did the embarrassing goth thing once as a teenager of reading his short stories in a graveyard, which, oh my god. But Edogawa Rampo's stories are amazing. This collection was so good, I just whizzed through it. I can't recommend it enough. A lot of them are just two characters talking about how one got away with a murder or some such thing, and some of them are a couple of, one of them I think is actually a kind of magical-ish, but most of them are sort of crime kind of based. But there are a couple where the imagery is going to stick with me forever. The Caterpillar, which is about a wife who's looking after a husband who is injured in the war, but she's not quite as sweet as the outside world believes her to be. And I think the best one is The Human Chair. So even if you only read those two, brilliant. I think it's so perverse. It's so like I could feel my skin going cold as I was reading it, and I kind of had an idea of what the twists and that were going to be, but still when they happened I was kind of holding my breath almost. Brilliant. Honestly, I think he's amazing. Another one I really liked was what's it called? The Red Room, or no, it's not called The Red Room, but they meet in a red room to go over to tell each other spooky stories, and it's such a gothic staple that I can't help but love it. But the actual story that this stranger turns up and tells them is so horrible, like genuinely horrible, that oh my god, just read it. Edogawa Rampo, Japanese Tales of Mystery and Imagination, highly recommended. And the next one is Visions from the Void. Oh, sorry. It's a collection, an anthology, so it's lots of different writers, and each story has been inspired by a different piece of kind of 60s op art, as you'll kind of see from the beginning. In the background there's a kind of op art picture in the background, and it's by the dad. They're by the dad who put these together. The art is, not the stories. So I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really good fun. There was a really fun mix throughout the whole thing of art, weird fiction and jazz, and you can't get much of a better mix for me. I mean, what's not to like in that, but the actual worlds of the stories, even if it was something that you felt like you'd seen before, they were really just pulled you into it, and it just felt really fun, and I just really enjoyed it. So yes, Visions from the Void. Okay, that's what I've read with my eyes. I'm off now. Goodbye.